conference. We can come up with a solution for the growing number of Jewish refugees fleeing the Third Reich. Although Roosevelt was not in attendance, himself, representatives from 23 countries, 6 small European democratic nations, the Latin American nations, Austria and New Zealand all met in Evian, France from July 6 through July 15, 1938 to discuss admission of refugees. Established. We don't want to be late. Moses Samuel loves Papa. Look for what? School? Get your ass up. Set it right over there on the table. That's Pinocchio. So the dad's name is Moses. Come along, I need to open the shop soon. Businessman. Following the kid for that should be leading the way now. What's going on here? Marie, for the last time you absolutely cannot be walking around my building in the state you're in. Just look at your feet, they're filthy. Weimar. By Luke Bernard. Chantal Pass Animation. 3D artist Bhumi Patel. Director Luke Bernard. Not much people who made this game, a very short list. Writer Lexi Graves. One of those indie games. Textures. Lexi Graves. He's done a lot of stuff in this game. Slow walk. Walking simulator game. Car, studying a new car. Dodgy. Jacques Adit. What does that mean, Jacques Adit? Oh, so now he decides to run. Walking slow like a snail. Samuel, we're playing Jacques Adit. You wanna play? No, get lost. No. That's okay, you're getting next to what? I did touch my hand. Touch your ear. Very next one to the correct one is she in the head. Touch your head. The next touching his nose. This guy. The hell with it. Christian while I finish up here. Yes, Papa. This one, I'm looking for a blue tie. This is the dad's blue tie. Chef's man in church, thank you. That'll be $1 million. Anything else we can help you with? Keep it tight for today, thank you. Maybe still here, man. Get lost. Such a great helper, why don't you run home and get washed up for supper? Go home by myself. Letter from Poland. Looking for the mom now. Someone knocking at the door. Someone at the door, Maman. Well, go and open it. Mr. Abramovich, a letter arrived for you from Poland. Mrs. Abramovich. She's Zlatan's wife. My mother, thank you, Marie. Oh, from my mother. Do you know what your family will do if Germany starts the war with Poland? I'm not sure, would you mind watching Samuel for a minute? I need to help Moses close the shop. Of course. like this in the beginning of the game. Would have made it much faster. Where is this guy? Brocantio. What's a Brocantio? I don't know what's wrong. Did something happen? It's a letter from Paul and my parents have read. They have not disclosed their location in case the letter. This is another letter. When I say Moses, what if another letter comes? What if they get caught? You can't think like that. Your mother and father are the smartest, creative, the bravest people ever met. They will make it through this, and we will see them again soon. You're right, Moses. The Jew among thorns. So how was school, Samuel? It was good, Papa. Not good to hear. Did you learn anything new? I did. Today we read a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. That's wonderful. I know how much you love stories. Of course, Brother Grimm, I know all the stories. Which story was it? So there was a servant who was leaving a job and he was given 3 coins, and as he was traveling to find new work, he met a dwarf who asked him for one of his coins, because the young servant could work for more coins and the old dwarf could not. Boy agrees to and gives him a coin to say thanks. The dwarf offers him 3 wishes. He wishes for a gun that will always hit its target, a fiddle that makes everyone dance when he plays it, and the power to have all his requests followed. He gets all his wishes and keeps going. Soon he comes across a fat man with a big nose and a long beard who says he wants the bird singing in the trees. So the servant shoots it for him and it falls into a bunch of thorns. The man walks into the thorns and get the bird when the servant starts playing his fiddle. The man dances in the bushes, getting all scratched up and tattered, and begs the servant to stop, but the servant keeps making him dance, saying it was because his people owns lots of slaves and the thorn bushes are punishing him. That's enough. Moses, don't be so harsh. It's just a story. He doesn't know any better. Propaganda is not right. Did I say something wrong? No, you didn't, Samuel. You're not in trouble. There's no use upsetting the boy. He doesn't understand. Send him away, teach him. Yeah, if he doesn't understand, let's teach him about the so you need to understand that everything is what it seems. Sometimes it isn't just a story. Sometimes it's a way to try and get people to feel a certain way about a group of people. Moses is just a boy. This affects him too. He needs to know what's going on out there. What he needs to be is a child as long as possible and not worry about things like this. Things like what? Samuel, please go to your room. I need to speak to your father alone. Yeah, I think I picked the wrong choice. I mean, the moms got angry with me for telling him the harsh realities. So slow, sad walk. Samuel, you to understand there are people out there who hurt Jews just because they're Jewish. And sometimes they use mean pictures and sometimes stories like the one you read about today to convince people that Jews are bad people. I have something for you. I know how much you like fairy tales and foxes, so I got you this book about a brave fox called Reynard. He was my favorite when I was a boy. I love it, thank you, Papa. May 1939, isn't that when the war starts? World War I. Looks Samuel Spring, the beautiful beginning, bringing new life. That time of renewal. You know the Yiddish word for blossom is, it's Bluma. So it's a Bluma, just like mother's name. Exactly, blossoms are a promise of new beginnings. No matter what happens, spring always comes, and with it hope. September 1st, 1939. The Polish troops are fighting back against the Germans, but they overrun, and Greece has been taken by the right. Nazis have bombed Warsaw and Krakow. What do you announce? Mama, that's my grandpa and my grandpa, they are in Krakow. Listen to me, you're soft and global are very smart people, they will be alright. I'm sure they escaped in time and they have already fled to the countryside. Chaos is everywhere in the world, and the worried citizens are fleeing. British and French have issued Germany an ultimatum: withdraw or they will attack. Marshal C. Boshoff, you won the Great War. Germans are cowards, we were our France and weapons. They will be alright, why don't you go back to the room and read your book for a while? I'll be in shortly to tuck you in. Yes, Mama. May 10, 1940. Come away from the window now. Maman, why is everyone leaving? Samuel, you have to understand, very scary time for Jewish people. We are afraid that something bad will happen, and so many Jews are fleeing to friends and families in other places that might be safe. Are we going to flee? Are we going to be brave and stay right here? But aren't you afraid? Of course I'm afraid, but that doesn't mean I'm not brave. Can you be brave with me, Samuel? Yes, Maman. That's a good boy, Samuel. Now run around and get ready for bed. It's not safe. We have nowhere to go. Moses, we are good as that if we stay here. What choice do we have? There has to be somewhere. What about the UK, or we could go to America? You know, that won't work. They're denying us by the thousands and finding any excuse to turn us away. Going so fast to label us bad. It's best to stay away. We stay right here while it's very safe rather than risk being caught, or at the very least becoming homeless with no place to go. I'm not letting my son live on the street just because he's paranoid. Building Reynard. Putting together the finishing touching on Samuel's toy fox. There has been so much going on lately, and Samuel has really been losing himself in the book I gave him. So I figured he could use a friend. Let's see, where do we start? I suppose we should start with the body. Select piece. The body, just attach the head. Where did the tail go? Come on, put it in the right place. Okay, front paws first. This looks like the front paws. Back paws. It's perfect, better than I expected. Samuel will love this. To make their own toys in those days, not like now we got dozens of shops with toys. We're spoiled with toys now, isn't it? Oh, my son, just the boy I wanted to see. Now tell me, have you been enjoying the book I gave you? Papa, Reynard is so fun and so brave. He is absolutely right. I've been enjoying it so much. I read it almost 3 times now. It's my favorite. which is why I made you this. The fox looks much bigger than you're making it. You made me rain out. I love you so much. Thank you, Papa. You take him everywhere with me. You sure there are some scary things going on in the world right now? Whatever happens, Rain, I will protect you. You just have to try and always be brave as you can, no matter what. With Rain out with me, I'm not afraid of anything. That's good to you, although I can imagine your mother will become pretty scary if you don't make it home in time for dinner. So we head home. Where's dinner at? Oh, someone's at the door. Bana, my oldest friend, I haven't seen you at the temple for quite some time. I was beginning to get worried about you. Where have you been? Oh, Moses, mon ami, I've done it. I've really done it this time. Moses, mon ami, I think he's French. What do you mean? What have you done? Let me go see what he's done. What did you do, man? Found her, found the one. Oh, you got... You always think you found the one. Oh nonsense, I was a fool before Moses. She's brilliant and beautiful and unlike any woman I've ever met. She's like, sounds like a fantastic shiksa. Did you meet her at temple? What's a shiksa? See, that's the thing, she's a Christian. I see you're not thinking of converting, are you? It's really important to her and her family. As you know me, I've never been terribly religious. Yes, but it would break your poor mother's heart if she were alive. I understand, but perhaps she would also see how happy this woman makes me, and however rich I am with her, she will support me. I can see you upset, but like I said, I was never a particularly devout Jew. In fact, I never really considered myself very Jewish in the first place. I see myself as French first and foremost. I'm just worried about you, is all Jewish or not. You've always been like a brother to me since we met. If this woman is amazing as you say, I will support you. I appreciate my brother. We must plan for a day for her to meet your wonderful family. Speaking of family, where is the nephew of mine you keep hidden away in the dusty old shop of yours? Well, that might be him right now. Oh, afternoon, officer. What can I do for you? Afternoon, are you Mr. Abramovich? Is there a problem? I have a letter stating you must appear at the Caserne Napoleon to examine your situation. Have a good day. What did the letter say? I can't read it, it's too far. It's all in French. One moment, officer, I don't understand. Have I done something wrong? No, sir, we are evaluating immigrant status. It's simply protocol, excuse me. What was that about? Is everything okay? I'm not sure. What's that he gave you? You're being summoned to do what? You must appear because you're Polish immigrant. You're French now. As French as I am. This is outrageous. You're not thinking of going, are you? I'm not sure. I'm a law-abiding citizen and this is an official order. If you don't go, the consequences may be dire. I don't think I have any other options. Instead, you must bring a friend if you like. I'd be more than happy to accompany you. Perhaps I can speak with someone and get to the bottom of this once and for all. Appreciate the favor is probably nothing. I just have Brahma go with me. You have a wonderful wife, Moses. Why don't I bring over my future bride to meet her when this all blows over? Bernard, you poor slump. Bring her over. We will love to meet her. The law of October 3rd, 1940 on the status of Jew was a law enacted by France. The law was signed one day before the law regarding foreign nationals of the Jewish race, which marked the beginning of Vichy France's collaboration with Nazi Germany for the extermination of the Jewish race. May 14, 1941. I'm sure it's a simple formality, there's nothing to worry about. I don't know, Moses, something just doesn't seem right. The paper reads Mr. Abramovich is invited to present himself in person, accompanied by one member of his family or by one friend at 7 in the morning on May 14, 1941. No examination of his situation. He is asked to provide identification. Those who do not present themselves on the set day and hour are liable for the most severe sanctions. It doesn't sound like a formality. What did you want? I just don't see how you don't find this suspicious. Maybe you're right, but if I don't go, I will be in a lot of trouble. But we really should leave. I don't want to be late. I don't want to be late. So, if you're wondering why I'm reading fast, is because the subtitles go really. You can't control it. It just goes really like in a few seconds. So that's why I'm trying to just read it quick for you guys. Guy officer moving around. He's not had he needs to go to the toilet. Let's do number 2. I can go ahead of them. I don't need to wait in line. Suspend. A bit suspicious. I'm doing so much. Moses Abramovich, here to report my examination. Wait in here and stand for further instruction. You take this, you ought to run home and gather these items and return with them as soon as possible. With Gamir. 24 years, 24 hours. I don't know if anyone understands French. Is my husband going around somewhere? I'm not at liberty to say next. I'm not at liberty to say next. Cup, food box, food stamps, towel, blanket sheets. She's the fastest runner in this game. They're asking for towels and blankets. Don't go that way, that's not how. Oh yeah, that's the school, and then a little further is the house. Are these soldiers images of German soldiers. Playing this game, I didn't really know what it was about. I had no idea it was about the World War I and the events that took place. I just took a stab at the dark in this game. So cup. That's a bowl. Need a cup, there's a cup there. What is that? Is that a towel? Bowl, cup, food box, I don't know the food box. Food stamps. That's the towels there. Blankets and sheets. Blankets. What the hell is the towels there? It's over here. There's a lot of things. How's she carrying all those things? Carry everything. She's fast. She's going to use Usain Bolt to run for his money. Sitting there, the war starting. Terrible thing, war. Especially both the World War I and World War II. About we are holding him to review the situation. This is standard procedure. Return home and he will be in contact with you shortly. Photos from the green ticket roundup. The first mass arrest of Jews by Vichy France. Train to Pithiviers. Pithiviers. Photos from the German Federal Archive. Jewish men arriving at the Pithiviers. Sorry if I said that wrong. Pithiviers. Transit camp in France. The last letter. She's worried, isn't she? Where's her husband at? wrong. Would you mind if I came in? Of course I can get you anything. Oh, that's alright. I just wanted to bring you this. It says they fled again and they've been trying to seek refuge in the US and other countries and were denied. It's like reading a book really fast, this game. They won't tell you where they're going, but they said because France still has diplomatic relationships with the US, they're going to travel to a smaller village in France to try and secure a US visa and suggest we do the same while we still can. I wouldn't worry too much about your parents. They seem like a smart, determined pair. I'm sure they will get to their destination just fine, and they will send word when they are safe. But I don't think you and your Samuel should get visas. But I do think you and Samuel should get visas and try to meet them in the US. I can't flee, not without Moses. I just can't leave him. Listen to me, you can't be worrying about your parents or your husband at a time like this. The way things are going, the only thing you should be worrying about is safety and the well-being of your son. You think I'm not worrying about the well-being of my son? Marie, what if they catch wind that Samuel and I are trying to get a visa to the US and they show up tomorrow and take us away? Let's say by some miracle we do get visas, then what? We get on a boat and sail to America just to get turned away. It's better than staying here like sitting ducks and handing your son over to the witchy government. Maria, I appreciate your advice, I really do, but I need to go open up the shop now, excuse me. July 1941. Option to run, just to let you guys know, pressing every button when you're running. I think it's just like the mood, isn't it? It's very melancholy, gloomy mood, so they have to work slow. Sitting there all that time. of the shop. Oh, Mr. Goshen, it's been tough, but I'm managing. Thank you for asking. I'm just taking Sammy to the school before I come back and open the shop. If you would like to come back a little later. But I don't think that will be necessary. Then, oh, it's not an issue at all. I'll go quickly. It will only be a minute. That's what I mean. I'm here to talk to you about this. I'm going to inform you that I've applied to be the temporary administrator of your establishment. I don't understand. Temporary Jews can't be trusted with business anymore, so I'm here to tell you I'll be taking over your store. Our best customer Moses thought you as a friend, which I thought would make this all easier for you. You know how much I've always loved this store. It should be comfort knowing that I'm going to take good care of it. You've got your hands full as it is, and I'm sure you don't want to get yourself into trouble. How do you take advantage of a good Jewish family? You never been anything but good. That's not my decision, Brahma, it's just the law. You should be ashamed of yourself. Good day, Mr. Groshen. Oh man, the text goes really quickly. Backing up the shop. Let me see if there's an option to slow down the text. First they take away your husband and now your business. This isn't right. If we cooperate, they have no reason to come after us. They tell that to Moses. There's a food shortage, as it is, your ration stamps almost gone, and without an income you can't even buy meat on the black market. How are you going to feed your son, Brahma? You can't be so compliant. What choice do I have, Marie? I'm all alone and I'm doing the best I can with what I have. It will be okay. Find a way. You can always sue from home. People always need a seamstress, even in times like this. I'm sure. At least this way you get to spend more time at home with little Samuel. She's gone. I can't believe the love of my life left me. Bernard. I gave her everything I converted for her, and she told me she wanted nothing to do with me, all because I was Jewish, my poor dead mother. Bernard, after everything we've been through, two whole weeks of bliss. Bernard, now is not the time to be blubbering on about whatever girl you somehow convinced to put up with your nonsense this week. They've taken Moses, and now the shop has been destroyed and taken away. Yeah, Bernard, it's not the time right now, right? Taking Moses away. Well, if you would spend more time paying attention to what's going on in the world instead of chasing every woman who gives you the time of day, you will know the police took Moses and many other Jewish men and shipped them off to camps. Haven't you been reading the news? But how, why? Who knows at this point? I bet it has something to do with our fight against the Bosch. What will Brahma and Samuel do? I'm not sure. Lay low and wait for him to return, I suppose. What will you do if they come after you next? I have nothing to worry about. I'm French, and as of last week a Christian. They have no reason to come after me, Brahma. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, hello, Bernard. Master should be back any second. Will you see if there's anything he needs? Oh, Master, I was told you needed some assistance. I could definitely use a hand back at the shop. Come with me. Bernard, poor Bernard, he lost his girl. just when he was about to score. It ain't all about you, Bernard. There's other people. So I think the microphone just gave issue there. Oops. Happy with that, mon ami. My poor old backup issues, but this is the last of it. I just need a hand getting it all into the back of the truck. Just can't go one stream without this microphone issue was being so perfect. Need to fix it. What the hell do I do? Can't lift. Coming up here. It's not telling us nothing to do. I'm sure we have to lift those boxes. Come on, Bernard, lift the boxes, man. Bernard is gonna glitch the game. Go in the store. Maybe I'm supposed to drive. X, square, triangle, circle. Nothing. The hell? The game is glitched. There's something I'm missing, I don't see. Virgin. Hi Gunnar man, this is some game I downloaded from the Play Store. Trying to do. It's called Light in the Darkness. It's basically about the events that took place in the World War One. And how it affected the Jewish people. I think the game is glitched because I'm supposed to lift these boxes up and there's nothing. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Are you going to do your stream? Rabbit's good. That's the problem with this indie games. Sometimes it can be glitched or options. How much of the game have you completed? 5% or? It's long, yeah. One of those really long games. Does it tell you on your side how long I've been playing the stream for? I can't. Oh, finally, there's it there. See, it doesn't show from here. The X button now it shows. What the hell? We have to put it like this. Restart. Let's put this one down there. Put this one here. See that should have been a bit more weight. I was saying 1 hour 20 minutes. Place, restart, rotate. That's like the Tetris game, isn't it? These boxes don't fit, let's try again. Yeah, this is just like a short break from playing the real games. I'll see you soon in your stream, man. Thanks for dropping by. West of the messed it up. Can't you just move some places? I have to restart the whole thing. Ugh. Long pieces. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I have to start again. Can't I just... just about do it. Thank you. Finally. Poor Bloma, first her husband and now her shop. She's a strong woman, but I'm afraid of what's to come. You better be careful too, Bernard. What do you mean? They won't bother me. I'm French. And I've converted. I'm now a follower of Christ. I'm just worried about what's going on in the rest of the world. I've heard whispering that converting isn't enough. Well, luckily this isn't the rest of the world. This is France. I'm a proud Frenchman and I've accepted Jesus Christ into my heart. I appreciate your concern, Master, but I'll be fine. But I do have a favor to ask you. So, you watch out for Bluma for me, for Moses. Of course. Plague on Burries. Oh, not this thing again, man. I hate this game. Parker Juice. I play with you? Why would you want to play with that game again? Didn't you read the sign? You can't play. Besides, my mother said I can't play with kids like you. But why not? I thought we were friends. I can't be friends with you anymore either. But why? What did I do? My dad says I can't be friends with Dirty. Come on. But I'm not dirty. I thought we were all going to play at your house together today. Don't let him in your house. He'll probably steal all your things. Greedy thingy. Yeah, why would I let a rat like you into my house? You're not allowed here anymore. The rat can go play with his own kind. I don't want to say what they're saying because it's not a good thing to say this, even if it's a game. We have to walk all the way back to our house. Leave Jacob. Oh man, you can go through that. Not that wide a gap. I thought I saw too many skipping way over there. I think you better go check it out. That's what you said yesterday. I realized this, but today I actually did. Wouldn't you rather be safe than sorry? If I were you, I will go make sure. So trying to help us escape. My daughter was arrested, sent to a prison. Can you believe that? I'm so worried about her. Why was she arrested? How did they catch her? We already know why she was arrested. How did they catch her? How did they catch her? She was walked into an artist friend's apartment and there was a group of policemen waiting for her. Someone told the police she was a spy. Can you imagine my sweet daughter a spy? September 5th, 1941. DGF with our friends. Jews in France. Why do they need an entire exhibit? Why did she? What said? Why did they spewing something? That was too quick. That text. Yeah, she's the slowest person in this game. Look how slow she's walking. I guess she's old, but I'm so glad I visited Egypt in France and I can identify Jews by just looking at them. That's nonsense. They can identify us by looking at these exaggerated stereotypes, but no one looks like that. I went to win a bread card. Times are tough. Right on the exhibition wall it said the Jewish writer produces lunches and sells books. Obviously, what else do you expect an author to do? baseless claims that Weir tried to blow Havism is laughable. Lost Havism? You have to be careful. Jews are like Americans and they look just like us. I'm undoubtedly convinced Jews need to be removed from France. How could you ever say that they have just as much right as you do? The Jew Fail of France was an anti-Semitic propaganda exhibition that took place in Paris, funded by the Nazi propaganda office. The intent was to portray Jews as polluting French society, controlling the media, and responsible for Marxism and all the ills of society. It was also presented as a public service announcement to help French people recognize Jews by their physical appearance. May 1942. Don't macros, the kids already make fun of me and now I'm going to stand out. It's the law, you can't break the law, the consequences are far worse than the rules. But why do they want us to break them at all? Also, they want to be able to identify us, right? But why? No more questions, now be a deer and run down macros from the other room. There's my favorite little pulper. I'll give you a hand. You're confused right now, Sarah, but your mother is going through a very rough time right now, rougher than you can imagine. I need you to do me a big favor and listen to her the best you can. Alright, now be a dear and run this to your mother while I gather some more clothes with you. Bernard, the babysitter. Thank you so much for coming at such notice, Bernard. I just really need this job Mary found for me. Of course, you don't think I will miss the chance to hang out with more petite Ami. Well, you have to go, Samuel. Be good for Bernard. Okay, I'll be back soon. He's really been down lately. He barely eats and he rarely speaks. All he wants to do is read that book of his with his toy fox. I'm really worried. Maybe you should have a talk with him. I'll see what I can do. Bernard reminds me of that guy from the Rocky movie. The girl Rocky dates, the brother of the not even a bonjour for old Bernard. Oh, hi Bernard, sorry I was reading. What have you got there, Renata? And what's this about? It's about a very brave fox who goes on heroic adventures. I see, and this... That's Renard. Papa made it for me. He said and he will protect me. What's wrong, more pretty champion? I wish Papa would come home. I do too, Samuel. It's okay to be sad sometimes if I get sad, but you know what I do. So I march myself down to the cafe and wait for a beautiful girl to walk by and walk right up to her and I say, hello, I'm Bernard. May I buy you un café? Bernard got that smooth talking ways in it. You girls. The stream is cutting out there. And everything suddenly falls into place and the world just seems brighter and you realize the day you can finally marry her cannot come soon enough. Why aren't you married, Bernard? Oh my boy, love is so much complicated than that. Sometimes you meet the one who makes you feel like you can't live without them and suddenly you have to learn how. Let's getting at what you say. What say you and I cook a nice hearty meal? The debate. We got a cutscene for the first time. Finally. Moses, are you awake? I am now. Moses, why ain't he got a different... When we got out of here, are you going to take your family to Zion? Why isn't Moses change his clothes? He's sleeping with that suit on. I don't think so. In my opinion, France is the safest place for us. After being rounded up and forced to work in this godforsaken camp, how can you sit there and pretend that France is safe haven for Jews? I don't want to debate with you right now, Jacob. I'm not looking for a debate, I'm looking for comfort. I want to know that my friend and his family are going to be safe. France has welcomed Jews since Napoleon. Napoleon despised us. So, you do want to debate. There's no debate about it. Everything he did was for political gain. He gave us equality when all other nations seek to oppress us. He cared about Jews just as France does. Calling us the most despicable of mankind isn't caring any. They're shipping us off to camps for that matter. This is just more Jacob, you are young, you will learn. It's not just for Moses. Look at Dreyfus. He was loyal to France from the very beginning, then was blamed for crimes he didn't commit and thrown on some island. He wrote for 5 days, all because being a Jew was an easy target. You don't get away with something like that unless there is some deep-seated anti-Semitism. But then what did he do? Once he was pardoned, he re-enlisted and fought for his country when they needed him most. This is a great nation founded on the principles of freedom and equality. Freedom and equality. The fact that we're India and while they're out there speaks volumes. Bernard and the Nazis. Bernard, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, man. I think they're gonna pick on Bernard or something. What do you think you're doing? The same thing I do every day. Sip up on coffee until lunch, then say, well, myself a suki on. Now let me ask you the same question. What are you doing there? You think you're funny? How about you leave the cafe because we don't want you here? How about you leave the country because the French people don't want you here? It's hard to believe people like you are taking over the world. I'm very interested in such things. My only concern right now is indulging in a warm cafe. If you'll excuse me. They're right, it's all here in this book. Your kind is pursuing world domination. What exactly do you mean by your kind? I mean a Jew, of course, is right there on your shirt. Oh, that's where you're wrong, Manami. This is all misunderstanding. I'm a Christian. In without the yellow star, I know a Jew and Nazi. Well, I think you need to get your eyes checked. You can ask anyone. I'm as French as they come. I wouldn't come here to enjoy a session every day as if I were Jewish. Now, what absurd. You can't believe anything he says. The Jew is trying to trick us, but thanks to the book, he will soon be exposed. If you actually believe this propaganda, then you're more gullible than this block. Lucky for you, I seem to have lost my appetite. The Protocols of Elders of Zion is one of the most notorious anti-Semitic books of modern times. It was first published in Russia in 1903. In 1920, Henry Ford, the founder of the Ford Motor Company, published a series of articles based on the Protocols. The International Jew. Adolf Hitler and Joseph Goebbels praised Ford and the International Jew. On Henry Ford's 75th birthday, he received the Grand Cross of the German Eagle, the highest Nazi award to a foreigner. Bolden von Sachreich testified at the Nuremberg War trial, saying he became anti-Semite after he read the International Jew in German. He was found guilty of crime against the humanity for helping send thousands of Viennese Jews to their deaths. So, the micro is giving issue there, just fixed it. According to Nuremberg race laws, someone with the 3 or 4 Jewish grandparents were considered a Jew. Marschlines were considered mixed race people. A Marschline was neither German nor Jewish, and they were people with one or two Jewish grandparents. Marschlings were not allowed to marry Germans and mixed races. The Nazi party promised when they would come to power that only racially pure Germans would have German citizenship. On August 17, 1938, the German government set name requirements for Jews in Germany. Only Jews could be given Jewish names. The parents had to choose from a government-approved list. If a Jew did not have a name from that list, they must add an additional first name: Israel for men and Sarah for women. Miss Saud from Algeria. Who could that be at this time? Bernard, is everything okay? Any word from Moses? Unfortunately not, Namashia, but I was hoping we could have a chat. Of course, please come in. It's so little this summer has already gone to bed. Is there something wrong? I'm not sure. You see, most of my life I practiced Judaism because I knew it would make my dear mother happy, but since Mom Mir has passed, I see no reason to return. Yes, I heard from Moses. He was tremendously opposed at first, but he came around to that. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear she wasn't the one. It's not even that. When I converted, I felt so free and safe. Not only could I succeed on without guilt, but I felt like I would be clear of all the persecution. I was no longer sitting at home worried the police would barge in and arrest me. But now I feel the same, if not worse. Ma Bishie left me, my best friend has been taken away, everyone is treating me as if I were Jewish. He was saying awful things, jeering in my direction, and worst of all, what is it, Bernard? I am banned from the cafe. Oh, you love the cafe. I feel like being banned from the cafe isn't necessarily the worst part, but I feel sorry for you, like your world is being turned upside down. Forgive me, Bluma, I'm so self-centered and such an imbecile, crying over my own problems when I came to elevate some of yours. I bought some of my ration cards, and as you can probably gather, I haven't had much of an appetite lately. Oh, Bernard, I really can't. Absurd diet. I insist, and in my case, I want to make sure you and that growing boy of yours is eating. Listen to me, Bluma, you're such a strong woman, loyal wife, an amazing mother. You remind me of my own. Kind and so resilient to the very end. I was so lost without her, which is why I moved to France after she passed. But I thought you were. French I am, but I was given French citizenship while I was living in Algeria after witnessing the horrors that took place during the Constantine riots. Algeria never felt safe to me, but still I stayed, knowing what leaving home would do to my mother. Having a proper conversation, isn't it? As such, Shiva, then I packed my bags, changed my name from Mersa to Bernard, and embraced this beautiful country as my home. I just never knew that this beautiful country would turn on me too well. I've talked to your ear off enough. I better get home. Bernard, are you sure you're feeling well enough to walk home? You worry me. Don't worry about me. can take my rice, but they can't take my sushi son. I don't know if I said that right. Sushi or Sosikion. It's a French word. Moses and Jacob are deported to Auschwitz. They do not survive. Well, the year round up July 16, 1942. Shouting, but there's no subtitles. I don't know what they're saying. It's probably like a riot going on, isn't it? You got to jump. Don't jump, Bernard. Oh, he jumped. Is that him? That was him or not. Convoy, 13th of July, 31st, 1942. Where are we? Why do we have all our things? Mama and I'll be leaving. I think so, Samuel. Where are we going? I don't know, but be sure to stay closer. Whatever happens, don't let go of my hand. Listen, I'll be taking the woman today and leaving the small children behind. Samuel. Why is this fox with him? Brahma is reported to Auschwitz. She does not survive. Convoy, 14th of August 1942. fox toy that his dad gave him. Samuel deported to Auschwitz. He does not survive. Around 77,000 Jews from France died in concentration camps, school centers, and if the Holocaust wouldn't have happened, Moses and Brahma would have grown old together. Bernard would have eventually found the one and had a family. That's what they said there. Maybe you can just rewind it and pause it. Samuel would have become a children's author. I think the game is coming to an end now. 6 million lives of lost mothers that never got to become grandmothers, children that never got to grow up, families that are forever erased from history. Directed by Luc Bernard. Cutscene Chantal Paz. Story Luc Bernard, Lex Graves. Programming Dimitri Golchin. Animation Chantal Paz. 3D artist David North, Bowley Patel. Concept art Luc Bernard. Bernard is also the guy's name in the game, isn't it? Luc Bernard. Director, writer, Graves. Research Luc Bernard, Lexi Graves. Translation Virgin.com. Arabic translation Anna Baraber. Textures David North, Discord, Dashboard. Game design Luc Bernard, Lexi Graves. Original concept by Luc Bernard. Lexi Graves, Luc Bernard. Advisor Daniel Pennington. Producer Lexi Graves, Chantal Paz. Director, executive producer Luc Bernard. Video of French victims of the show by sharing. Thank you to all those people, Thompson, Samuel. Voices of the forgotten individual donors. To forget would be not only dangerous but offensive. To forget the dead would be akin to killing them a second time. Isai Wiesel. Short game. Just to show you what happened during the World War I. Very different from any other games, isn't it? More like a historic game. Probably do some more short games like this, free games in the PlayStation Store. Ralph Baer for inventing video games. Ralph Baer was born in 1992 in Germany at the age 14. He was expelled from school due to anti-Jewish legislation implemented by Nazi Germany. Baer's family, fearing increased persecution, moved from Germany to New York City in 1938, 2 months before Kristallnacht. Baer, in 1966, while being an employee at the Sanders Associates, he explored the possibility of playing games on televised screens. In 1971, his invention was licensed. His invention was licensed to Magnavox and called the Magnavox Odyssey. Atari then created the first arcade machine in 1972 based on Baer's table tennis idea, resulting in Pong. Raphael Baer is now considered the father of video games. So that's I like the art style, this screen. That's why I downloaded this game. Well, it was alright. Not much action, but more like story-wise. The walking was a bit slow, but maybe that does thing to the mood of the game. And thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time.